I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, an accident involving 3 food trucks made quite the omelet on Interstate 24 Sunday. Officials say it started when a truck's axle snapped near Monteagle. It overturned, causing thousands of eggs to spill onto the roadway. That stopped traffic, including another tractor trailer carrying pallets of cheese. That's when a third 18-wheeler carrying an estimated $3 million in meat barreled into the cheese truck. An eyewitness described the smell of spilled meat, eggs, and cheese as extremely unpleasant.
Coming down the hill here, you'll see this truck. It was just tipped over with all these eggs. As I'm driving by, I'm like, hey, look at all those eggs.
2 cars were also involved in the accident, and at least 1 driver was injured. A 17-year-old from Cleveland is dead after a 3-vehicle crash in Sale Creek. The accident happened on Dayton Pike early Saturday morning. The sheriff's office says the teen, Haley Howard, was driving south in the northbound lanes. Howard died at the scene. The driver of a car hit head-on was critically injured and airlifted to the hospital. The investigation is ongoing. 3 people are in the hospital after a violent crime at a gas station in northwest Georgia. Floyd County police say a man and woman are hospitalized with gunshot wounds after they got into a fight. Police also say another man involved in the fight was beaten with a bat. Authorities say the incident may have stemmed from a child custody dispute. 2 people have been taken in for questioning. Sheriff's officials say a man in Jackson County, Alabama, was shot to death next to a home in Bryant. Deputies say 38-year-old Edward Leon Young was killed by a former female relative. Authorities haven't determined whether the shooting was in self-defense or a homicide. No arrests have been made, and the investigation is ongoing. Walmart is bringing more of its neighborhood markets to the Chattanooga area. The smaller stores are about 1/4 the size of the typical Walmart. One is already under construction in Fort Oglethorpe. Now the developer who builds the stores is seeking rezoning for 3 locations in Chattanooga. One would be on Northmore Road, another on East Brainerd Road, and a third in East Ridge. The developer hasn't officially confirmed that the new grocery stores would be Walmart's. However, Walmart has announced it is building one of its neighborhood market stores in Dalton. More than a dozen farm animals have been killed in Ooltewah. It happened on private property near the Flagstone community. Sheriff's officials say the goats were intentionally killed by a stranger. It's the 2nd time in less than a year that animals have been killed on the property. Anyone with information is asked to call the Hamilton County Sheriff. The principal of Marion High School has resigned. Larry Ziegler announced his decision to school staff on Friday. Mark Griffith, the director of Marion County Schools, says he hopes Ziegler will change his mind. Ziegler is a Jasper native who's been principal for about 4 years. He plans to address students today. Chattanooga County's sole commissioner has been banned from ever running again as a Democrat. The county's Democratic Party has handed Jason Winters a letter informing him of their decision. The move comes after photos showed Winters putting up campaign signs for State Senator Jeff Mullis, a Republican from Walker County. And in the midterm election, more photos showed Winters posting signs for Republican Governor Nathan Deal. Winters says he didn't know it was a faux pas to advocate for a few Republican candidates who he says have done good things for Chattanooga County. But Chattanooga's Democratic Party says campaigning for the opposition is against the rules. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 67 degrees. The low tonight will be around 43. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.